Hi guys, welcome to Bajerski Crystals channel. Today we're going to talk about a beautiful crystal that I love till this day, and I can't say enough about it. It's a beautiful, beautiful crystal. It's kind of two crystals in one, and what you're looking at here is amethyst, but inside this amethyst there's a little tiny citrine, and this crystal is called Ametrine, and you can barely see it, but it's there. Ametrine is an amazing crystal. It always has that feeling of spirituality attached to it. It always has the energy of power, but not in the way of just amethyst, which is a very, very powerful connector to the spirit realms and our higher intuition. But with the added energy of citrine, it's kind of like it boosts it to another level of, I think it's more of inner awareness rather than awareness itself. And this lion power, yes energy that I always feel with Ametrine, it's like if anybody's feeling down, anybody feels low, give them a piece of Ametrine. It will make a massive impact in their life. I first started with Ametrine right at the very beginning. It was probably one of the first crystals I ever had in my hand, gifted to me by a lovely lady. And it was a very special piece. It was a shape of a kidney bean. And I said, oh, this is really nice. Is it amethyst? And she said, no, it's Ametrine. It's got amethyst in it and citrine. And I went, oh yeah, that's beautiful. And I started working with this crystal, but I wanted to know what kind of energy it had and what it did. So I started going on the spiritual meditation side of things with it. Works really well. It works really well. It was bringing out certain feelings which were very powerful in the way of sadness, suffering, long-term real scars that affected me from a child, from being bullied. It really helped on my meditation for that. And I would always attune into my bullies. I don't know why, but when I held it, I thought, whoa, my bullies. And then I kind of felt the energy of becoming stronger than that. So it was like I was overcoming the pain and the suffering from my bullies. And that was really interesting because it really, I felt this is a real power crystal. It's bringing the warrior out in me, and you know, it's okay. It was fine. I learned a lot from my bullies. I thanked them and like, whoa, is this real? Am I really attuning into this feeling of forgiving my bullies? Bloody well, it was working. So that was that side. And then there were the other side of working on a spiritual, psychic level, tuning to tarot cards, doing all sorts of kind of rituals and stuff that I really wanted to connect to the spirit world. It was really powerful. The amethyst in that crystal combined with the citrine, I was getting result after result, and they were working. Clarity was great. My attunement was getting much stronger. So, like, you know what? I'm going to put this into a beautiful pendant. So I created a pendant. So it was about this big and it hung down, and I'd work with it while I was doing my psychic work. So as I was learning, as I was growing, I felt that the power within this crystal was growing too. So all of a sudden, like, oh, it helps, heals past trauma, it helps forgive. It's now helping me see more than I've ever seen before. It's helping me understand things that I never understood before. I'm connecting to a higher energy than I've ever connected to before. I feel like I'm physically healing really well inside, especially in my heart. I'm healing. My kidneys were healing. My liver was healing. I could feel all around my stomach healing, strengthening. And I felt like there was a constant wave being blasted into me all the time. I felt stronger. I felt more confident. I felt like I could really do anything, and I didn't feel fear as much when I was reading for people, because I always felt this fear of, oh, I don't want to get it wrong, please don't let me say anything wrong, please let it come out in a right way. Now I'm just saying, you know what, it's okay, just do it, just get on with it, all you can do is do it. So it's bringing a sense of, you know what, you're doing your best. So it's like a balance. It's balancing your emotions when your emotions can get a little bit off. So all of a sudden I'm realizing this crystal is a little bit more powerful than what somebody just put it into my hand and said it's a lovely crystal, it's powerful. I didn't really get that until I started working with it. The crystal works well with just about any other crystal. It's really, really powerful alongside Tektite, and it's really powerful alongside this crystal here. And this is lava stone, and it's also powerful with this crystal if you've never tried it. This is a really powerful crystal. They call it tanzanite. Oh my God, put these two together, work with these two, amazing, side by side, you'll feel it ultimately. The other crystal which is great as well is to work with alongside this, say aquamarine. Oh my God, the balance that brings in when you're working with Ametrine and aquamarine, it's incredible feeling. You feel it instantly. Other crystals it's good for, that it likes to work with. Pyrite is a good crystal alongside it. I'm just trying to think back. Moonstone works really well with it. Rainbow moonstone, pink moonstone, fabulous. Anything else? No, that's about it. So Ametrine works for children. Really beautiful for kids, a real powerful crystal. Adults who are going through a lot of stress, men who are a little bit stubborn, angry, fabulous for them. And my suggestion, like a lot of my clients used to do, and see, a lot of men never used to come to me because they kind of, and the ones that did were only encouraged by their partner. Once they came to me, that was it. We were clients, friends for life. But it's the initial breaking through that. One of the things that you could do to help your partner or your child who maybe not is different from you, and you want to help them and let them grow more, and you know, different is a good thing, by the way, but you know, like you want them to be a little bit more in tune. Ametrine is a great crystal to get some oil, get some healing oil, rub it on, and just rub it across their forehead for 10 or 15 minutes, just like that, just gently across the forehead. That is a brilliant way to help awaken them to another energy. It's a real clearing and clarity. It's not just about awakening the third eye, it's actually healing the temples where the stress, I don't know if you've ever tried this before, but if you get stress or a headache, if you rub gently there and keep rubbing, it's great. And this is why a lot of people do this. They do that because they're clearing the negative energy away. If they're stressed or oh my God, that's because you're trying to grab the energy away that's being created in the head. So Ametrine rub across the forehead to the temples is a brilliant thing to do for 10 and 15 minutes on your partner. If you're stubborn, angry, upset, whatever energy is just do that, 10 or 15 minutes. Just tell them to sit there and just do it. You don't need to do anything else other than put a little bit of healing oil on and rub it across. Even if you don't use the healing oil, you can still rub it across. The reason why it's nice to have a bit of healing oil on across here is because it makes the crystal run across more gentle and easier. So there's no like that. You know, I like everything to be smooth. So then the brain isn't kicking in. Again, when you've done that, gently rub for maybe 5 minutes at either side. If you've got 2 pieces of Ametrine, you can work like that. These are just some of the things that I used to do on my clients, and it works really well. I guess that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video today of Ametrine. It does a lot more than what I've shared with you today. I could continue all day with Ametrine. It's a great crystal, never lets you down, brilliant for psychics, brilliant for healers, brilliant for anybody who wants to find out who they are, where they want to be in life. The crystal will help awaken you and strengthen you from many different illnesses. So it is across the board an amazing crystal for many things. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to go too much into the physical side, but great for skin conditions, just remembering now. Great for asthma. Again, keep it here, anywhere here, and you'll feel it. It'll be healing, strengthening. It's a blasting energy all the time, so it works amazing. Great for like headaches, pain in the head, monkey brain. Great to sleep with, by the way. Yeah, I could go on, but it's a great crystal. Give it a go, give it a try. Most crystal shops will sell it, and normally, as long as it comes from a good source, because there is a lot of copies out there, fakes, as long as it comes from a good source, you ask your shop, is it genuine, please? Where does it come from? Find out where it comes from, do the research, find out which area it comes from, and just listen to them where they get it from, because sometimes they'll buy from China. If they're honest, they'll say, oh, I buy from China. And like I said, China has a lot of genuine crystals, but they also mix them with fakes. This is how they do it now. I've said it, I don't think I've ever heard anybody say it, but I do 100% believe this, that China, certain people, certain companies buy absolute heaps of crystals genuine, but then they also have a factory that make fakes, and then they put them in the mix, and that's why you have to be really careful. I would suggest buying from direct or from people who buy from the direct source, okay? But if you're buying from China, Amazon, eBay, all of these companies, you just don't know who you're buying from, and most of the time people are just trying to make money out of fakes. So just be aware of that, guys, okay? Have a great day, take care. Thank you for going to Bajerski.com and buying your genuine, authentic and worked upon crystals that I love working with every day. And I'm going to crack on with this big massive load now. Crack on with these now, eh? Get them out there. Okay, I think we sent, oh, I don't know how many parcels yesterday to children, but they've all gone out there. If you don't know about it, go to info@markbajerski.com, write one child that you know needs help, their name and their address, and we will ship a beautiful crystal out to them as soon as we can. We've got a list, so we're working through it. So it's my gift to you. Have a great day. Thanks for watching.